Success! Oh, hi. So last month, my son and I finally got to return to our local Brickfest. And it was a blast. It was great. But we were really disappointed for the first time. Nobody was independently selling stuff. My son couldn't find any custom minifigs that he wanted, and I was hoping to find like a retro, old school Lego set, preferably, Space Police, something like that. But nothing. All they had was their own little store. And that's probably why. Oh, you can't sell your stuff because we want to make sure everybody spends their money here. Yeah, that's probably exactly what happened. I tell you, money rules the world, don't it? But it worked because we wanted to get something. I got myself a little Lego pen that I use for work, so I can, theme it for depending on what movie we have. And and then my son, when we were just looking in the area, all of a sudden he comes up to me holding this set and says, "I want to get this, Dad." And I looked at it and I went, "Oh my gosh, that's a set that I want." Because it comes with a very first exclusive thing. And I was like, "Hey, I want that set." And he's like, "Well, I want." I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe we should get that set." But it was pretty pricey, and I was like, "I don't know. Let me check Lego.com." So I checked Lego.com, and not only were they selling it at the same price, which I was shocked by. I thought for sure they would be upcharging, but it was sold out on Lego.com. So I was like, okay, and it was the only one left that they had. So it was the last one for the decent price, and I couldn't get it on Lego.com at the time. So I was like, sold. So we got the market. What is it called? The fresh market? Whatever it is. It's a fresh market. In retrospect, apparently I didn't place the sticker on properly. I didn't know it was going to be right behind the carrot, so I should have put it up just a teeny little bit, but it's fine. Um, and this set, Flynn should be here reviewing this with me, just like the last one with the Child's Amusement Park, because he built that one, so he could attest to the enjoyment of build. I didn't get to build that one, and the little girl in that one, that I was like, I don't think she came with this one, actually came with this one. But I'm leaving her in that one. I'm not gonna bother. This guy's having a good time shopping by himself at the store because he's the kind of guy who shops at midnight like me. So Flynn built this. It broke my heart that's how good of a dad I am. I sacrificed building Lego because I really wanted to build this. But I was like, you know what? You go ahead. He always is obsessed with getting sets that are big enough that they have multiple bags, numbered bags. And this had like, I think, 4 bags. And it was the biggest set he'd ever built. How many was it? It was like 1,000. It was like I don't know. It was a bunch of pieces. The piece count is somewhere between 500 and 1,000, but it was like the biggest set he'd ever built, and he was done in like an hour or something, or like somewhere between an hour or two. I was like, wow, this kid's a pro. And then when he was done, he said, I want to start my own Lego city. So he wants to get more stuff and build his own Lego city. And I'm like, okay, oops, I made my son obsessed with Lego. I don't know how that happened. So that's great. I said, absolutely. So for Christmas, I'm planning on getting him more Lego City. However, Lego City has amazing sets. Like some of the best Lego City sets I've ever seen. I was never a big fan of Lego City myself. I'm all about the Star Wars and the Marvel and the, maybe space, but Lego City I never really got into. But they have some amazing sets coming out on January 1st. So I got to give him some filler, which luckily that situation took care of itself yesterday, thanks to my boss. And I'm going to get him because I said, well, what would you need next? And he's like, I don't know, maybe a fire station. I was like, great. You never know when the grocery store might burn down. And on the first, they're coming out with this awesome Lego City set that's got like not like a 3-in-1 build, but like it's like 3 things for the city in one location. It's got the paramedic little hospital thing. It's got the fire truck little, fire station thing, and it's got the something else that I'm not Oh, police. It's got a police car, fire truck, an ambulance, and then a building that has little stations for all three. So I'm like, well, that's perfect. So spoiler alert. Hopefully my son's not watching this, but I'm totally going to get him that set as like a late Christmas gift, so he can continue on his Lego City. So he should be here to attest for, long story short, how enjoyable this build was. But I can already tell. I mean, it kind of got demolished when we had some company and everybody was playing with it. So I did have to fix it and put it back together, and even that I enjoyed. So this is more than likely an extremely enjoyable build. But the playability of this set, especially for a grocery store, for goodness sake, is amazing. So it's a fresh produce grocery store, and it's all about energy efficiency. You see there's solar panels for their power. This car, now, shortly after he built it, he made a nice little video you can check out on his little channel, Dat Sonic Boy Flynn, something like that. He decided, this guy got into his car after shopping and crashed, and he rammed the car into the wall, and it exploded. And this bumper piece we cannot find. It's lost to the ether. You know, like that, whatever that place is that your socks go, or when you lose stuff in the dryer. I think there's a separate place where Lego pieces that just randomly disappear go. I mean, it's got to be somewhere, but we've searched this whole place far and wide numerous times. I can't find it. So there's supposed to be a bumper here, and it had this nice little plug logo on the front that maybe was its plug, but it was like a green circle with a plug at the end of it, representing that this is an electric car. So this is an electric car. Solar panels for the market here. You get the nice, I believe she came in a recent minifig series, but you get the nice P lady. Be happy. I mean, come on, that's great. Love it. So they're advertising fresh produce out the store. These wonderful opening doors here. I love the glass doors, the glass windows. This overall set is just absolutely phenomenal. I'll tell you my personal favorite awesome thing about this set. Not only do you get a chunk of this new, like, road thing that they do, which I love. This is the first time I've ever had any kind of street piece. I mean, technically, Flynn has it, but this is the first time we've had any kind of street piece, so I love that. But this freaking forklift is whoopsie! Learn to drive, lady. You just spilled the pumpkins all over the place. Excuse us. It's got a freaking forklift, and it's operational. And we got this, like, right as I was watching a video. And it was, like, about forklifts. And, I mean, it should be, like, duh. But, I don't know. I never thought about it. Never occurred to me. The fact that forklifts weigh, like, as much as, like, 2 to 4 cars. Like, they're extremely heavy. I'm like, obviously, because they have to hold stuff without tipping over. So that makes perfect sense. So, spoiler alert, don't ever let a forklift fall on you. You will die. But this is an operational forklift. How cool is that? I hope this rubber band lasts forever, but it won't. I don't know if they gave us a backup, but I love this. And on top of that, I mean, I love this minifig too, with her little hat and her little ponytail. Fantastic. Nice little vest she's got here. Isn't that great? And you can get beep, 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 beep. And you can load the stuff in there. You know, pretty much. I mean, you get the idea. So I just think it is absolutely amazing to have a Lego forklift that actually works. Love it. And this thing opens up. So absolutely love that part. Okay? But then you have this beautiful grocery store. Like I said, playability. But the reason, now when Flynn showed me this, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really wanted that set. The main number one reason I wanted this set, which reminds me of the Day at the Park set that came out like, I don't know, 5, 7, 8 years ago, whatever it was the first ever set to feature a wheelchair. And I ran out and got a couple of those as soon as it came out because I was like, I gotta get my hands on the first ever Lego wheelchair. You know, they're very common now, but to have that set, I believe it was also to have, first to have the babies. It was the first babies and the first wheelchair. But this is the first ever, excuse me, buddy, I'm going to have you let go of your cart for a second, minifig with this prosthetic. And I absolutely love it. I mean, look how cool that is. I don't know the technical term for this particular type of prosthetic, like a blade leg or something like that, but it's phenomenal. And the way that they went with this particular type of prosthetic, obviously, so they could really emphasize what it is, because if it was like a wooden leg or one of those other type of prosthetics, it would just look like a normal leg, maybe just a slightly different color. But this way, they're able to have a brand new molded piece, and I love it. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. So I'm so stoked to have this particular mini. You know how I am with my minifigures. I love to collect the variety and all firsts. Who were the first ever? So I think this is awesome. I absolutely love this guy, and I absolutely love these legs, and I'm sure we'll see all kinds now, but to have the only one currently in production is awesome. And he's got a little shopping list, and yeah, I mean, I'm easy to please. Look at this cool shopping cart. I've never had a shopping cart before. So this set for me is like a first of all kinds of things that I've never had in Lego form. I got a forklift, I got a shopping cart, we got solar panels, we got electric cars, we got one-legged men. Ooh, now if we could just get the one-armed man, I could make a whole fugitive reenactment. And so we got plenty of fresh produce. Plenty of fresh produce in this set. You've got fish here. You've got all these. My son was building this, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it!" And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Lego actually made beer. Look at this beer." And I was like, "Well, they're just bottles. They don't have to be beer." But Lego has made like printing of like XXX, and they've made like kegs. I believe that one Thor set has a keg. So Lego doesn't shy away from alcohol, but these could be wine. I see the darker ones being wine, and of course water bottles. Everybody loves their water bottles these days. So you got this nice grocer. Look at him. Look at the little logo, and then he's got the little mustache. I believe he's in something. Oh, he's in the Lego City Advent Calendar, I think, this year. Spoiler alert. We got bread. We got baguettes. We got, and then over here you got all these You got orange juice. You've got water bottles or something. You've got milk. Maybe even blue milk. And then you've got, whatever this is. Could be whatever you want. Use your imagination. It's jam or something. Marmalade. Ooh, marmalade. And then you got this like vending machine. I think it's a vending machine because look at this. On the other side of it, there's these more bottles here. But you could take one of these bottles on the other side here. This is also a great play set for like two people to play at the same time. I'm a witness to that. And then, you can, oh, hey, put them over here. Beep, boop, boop. I would like a drink, please. Okay. Dispensing drink. There you go. Awesome. Awesome. This set is amazing. It's worth every penny. I highly recommend it, especially if you're not really into City or you want to get into City. This is a great introductory set. It's a great introductory set for children, especially the younger ones, because anyone can relate. Every kid goes to that's probably why it comes with a little girl, with the guy's daughter. But like I said, she's in another set. She's busy. But it's perfect for an introductory set because any kid can relate with going to the grocery store. So they would have a lot of fun playing with this, which my son does. I mean, he did destroy the car and lose a piece. But hey, nothing wrong with that because that means he was doing the literal translation of Lego. Lego. Play well. And he was playing well. He just lost the piece very well, too. So this set is like 11 out of 10. I absolutely love it. Shopping cart. Forklift. One-legged man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minifigs. All kinds of accessories, solar panels, electric car, you got parking, you got a whole street chunk. This set is phenomenal. Have I said enough? Have I covered enough? I think so. I do believe so. So yeah. And she also comes with a hairpiece, so you can switch her out into this nice little outfit. She doesn't have to be a pea all the time. And then she's got this nice little necklace. Oh, and a little face like, oh my gosh! Isn't that great? So, yes. In conclusion, Lego, play well, and be happy. Okie dokie.